Hello. For anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Mr. Haynes, and I'm going to be showing you this week's skills challenge for Hampton at home. This week it's coming to you from the maths department, and we're going to be making an origami cube. To do this challenge, you're going to need either 6 pieces of coloured square origami paper, or, if you haven't got that, just 6 pieces of A4 paper and a pair of scissors. Step 0, if you haven't got any square origami paper, all you need to do is take a normal A4 sheet of paper, fold it so that the vertex meets the opposite edge, and just cut off the excess with a pair of scissors. You will need 6 square pieces of paper, or your A4 piece of paper that you've cut into a square before. Step 1 is to make our sonobe unit. Take your square piece of paper and fold it in half, edge to edge. Every fold we make, we're going to make as secure as possible. Once you fold it in half, open it up again. This edge I'm going to fold to meet that middle fold. Turn it over and do exactly the same thing on the other side. Unfold it all the way. And you can see our nice, clean lines of the folds. Now we are going to fold over this corner vertex to meet the fold of the line already in the paper. I'm going to twist it round, and I'm going to fold in the opposite corner as well. I've got my original square piece with 3 nice long folds in and 2 corners folded in. I'm going to fold those 2 flaps in along the folds we've already made, so you end up with something a little bit like this. What I'm going to do is, along this line that you can see I've already folded in, I'm going to be folding over this corner here. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do the same thing over the other side, folding over along this line here, but it's a little bit loose at the moment. And what we're going to do is I'm going to fold this flap underneath this little flap here. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. That is our sonobe unit completed. Now, geometry puzzle number 1. I used a 20 centimetre square piece of paper for this. Can you work out for me what is the area of this parallelogram? You may need to go back and see the folds I've made to work out the measurements, but I think you should be able to do it. Step 2 is to repeat step 1 6 times. Step 3 is a relatively simple step. For each of my parallelograms, I'm going to fold over the corner to meet this vertex here. I'm going to switch my parallelogram around, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the other acute angle. And what we should end up with is another square. On to step 4, which is our final stage. And we're going to start with 2 sheets of the same colour and one of a different colour, if you're using coloured origami paper. I'm going to take my gold piece, and what you'll see is that this triangle on the gold matches up quite nicely here. And actually, we can slip the gold triangle into a square on the black piece. If you take the other gold piece as well, that should fit quite nicely in the square again. If I twist it over, you'll see that these yellow triangles match up quite nicely and almost want to be another face, and we're going to let them. This black piece here, again, I can slip the triangle in there, and likewise with the triangle from the left-hand side into that slit there. But the top and the bottom need some work. I'm going to start off on the top. I'm going to take my sonobe unit of my final colour. Again, I'm going to slip the triangles from the black piece into the slits from the grey piece. At every point, just double check that your triangles are nice and tight. Now, switch it over to have a look at the bottom. And again, we've got 2 black triangles there. I'm going to introduce the grey colour, and I'm going to slip the black triangle in there and the other black triangle in at the bottom. We've just got these loose triangles at the top. And all we're going to do is, this will take a little bit of folding of the paper. We're just going to slip that grey triangle underneath there. Do the same for the other grey triangle on the top. I'm going to turn it over, slip these triangles underneath the gold slits here. A little bit of tightening around, and you will see that we've got our Hampton colour-schemed origami cube. So there we have it. Your very own origami cube made from 6 sonobe units. See if you can work out, bearing in mind I started with a 20 centimetre square piece of paper, what is the volume of this cube now? And don't use a ruler, that would be cheating. If you've got a bit of time on your hands over half term, you want to have a go at this, but also, if you've got 3 sonobe units, you could make something like this. If you use 12 sonobe units, you can make this. It's got 8 sides, and each side points out into a little triangular pyramid. You might want to make 30 sonobe units and make something like this. It's got 20 sides, and each side again projects into a little triangular pyramid. Thank you so much for taking part in today's challenge. Do send in some photos if you've managed to do it. It'd be great to see your finished product. Thanks so much and have a wonderful half term.